Hello and welcome back to the InaneBrains podcast. I'm your host Lance with my co-host Jena. Say what's good, Jena.
I'm here.
But before we begin the episode, make sure you follow us on Instagram to get notified of anytime we upload at InaneBrains, InaneBrains on Instagram. Is this gonna be a bit now?
Yes.
We're gonna use. Do you want it? You could take it home. Yes. Like we're not gonna use it. For context, she's over at my house this time. I'm not at hers.
Yeah.
For the first time.
I had to drive over.
Yes, and it's
from Australia to the United States.
Yeah, you had to drive over. What the fuck? Your car is Jesus now?
I traveled by map.
What the fuck? You fast traveled. She fast traveled.
I fast traveled.
That's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's been a while. It's definitely my fault. I take full responsibility. This is now an apology video.
Woo! The toxic gossip train.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, where's the ukulele?
Sing a song about it.
But she doesn't even sing. She just like plays the ukulele and talks.
Well, then do it. Play an instrument.
If you're not caught up, obviously this was what, like a month ago almost?
Was it a month? Wow.
What is her fucking name? Miranda Sings?
Yeah, that's her character's name. That's all I know her for. I don't know her real name.
I don't know her real name either, but basically she had like, if you ever watched Miranda Sings, if you haven't, she was like
You might have known her from such features as the Wreck-It Ralph movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah. And she was in that?
Yeah, she was in the second Wreck-It Ralph movie.
As who?
Herself. Great. She was a character, like her avatar online, and Ralph lands on it, and then she's like, "Oh my god, what happened to my Wi-Fi?" And she goes, she clicks her space bar for
I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph 2. I've only seen the first one.
It's about the internet, and it's not a good movie.
Yeah, no shit. It's literally in the fucking name.
Well, you said you didn't know about it, so, I just said
it. It's literally called Ralph Breaks the Internet,
okay, Mr. Know-It-all, who claims
I'm not that stupid, alright? I'm on the internet, too.
Okay, well...
Anyway, basically the whole controversy is that she was, texting underage...
She's not a groomer. She's just a loser.
Right. She was texting, underage kids at the time, and she had, a big group chat with, all her fans and stuff who were underage, and apparently it got, sexual and weird. Gross. And then she, posted an apology video of her flailing. Wow. Playing the ukulele.
One for grammar.
Oh, fuck you. What is this?
I don't know.
Yeah, and then basically she stated nothing about the allegation. She just went on this weird ramble with...
My lawyers told me that I couldn't speak about this, but they didn't say that I couldn't sing about it.
Yeah, she was just being super weird about it.
I
recommend you not watching the video itself, but rather people watching the video reacting to her, because I don't want her to get her the views.
Watch the video about the video and don't watch her. First of all, because that much exposure to cringe will rip the skin off of your bones.
Absolutely.
And second of all, you're kind of supporting her in the process.
Exactly. So, that was a whole thing. I thought it was... It's so weird, man, because it's like that.
It's just part of the YouTuber agenda.
I guess.
You just have to be a groomer at some point.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
sorry, guys. The day will come in around a few years.
Yeah. Just give us some time, and then...
Guys, I'm a time traveler.
No, we shouldn't. This is a bad bit.
Future Lance comes back. I have to warn you about the future.
There was this 12-year-old. She said she was 12.
Wait.
Bad bit. That's
Wait.
a bad joke.
No.
But yeah, don't text kids.
Another
obviously.
fucking YouTube. You know Passenger 8?
No.
Okay, you might know the situation, but not the name. It's a YouTube channel called Passenger 8.
Okay.
It's a mom, and she gives parental tips about, raising children.
Okay.
And then, one of her 12-year-olds escaped because, she's brutally, attacking them, abusing them horribly. Chained up level.
I think I did hear something about, that.
Roped up by the arms level, bad abuse.
Oh, that's just lovely.
And I don't know how they didn't catch her sooner. Lots of I guess you could look at Moist Critical's video on it too, because he does a very good in-depth one. Where he's like, I don't know how they didn't catch her sooner.
Absolutely.
She's literally talking about it online of she's like, I'm starving my children as punishment, and Yeah, I sent her to school, and the teacher contacted me. She's hungry. Well, I hope no one takes pity on her, because then she won't learn her lesson.
Oh, yeah. That's great. No, that's great. God.
Just part of the YouTuber, plan.
When did it become so, like, fucking...
common?
Yeah, and, like, dystopian almost. Like, what are we doing, bro?
What are we doing wrong?
Like, it's just... Do people not care about other people anymore? Like, what the fuck? What is this?
Watch me get political real quick.
Oh, shit.
Stop having kids.
Damn, that is political, actually.
It is kind of, yeah, but it's like, maybe quit it. Maybe stop for a bit.
So, like,
maybe
let's just say,
don't.
For instance, right?
Yeah.
We, stop having kids. We'd all die? And
within a few years, though, I mean, like, our population's really vast. I think we can afford to pause for a year or two.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not saying...
Not forever. I'm not saying forever.
It felt like it was implied, like, yeah, just stop having kids, period.
But then it would benefit the Earth if we were gone, so,
Exactly, so I'm very much confusion.
Very much confusion.
Yeah, so...
Excuse me, guys. I'm just peeing my pants.
Yeah, that's exactly what... No, someone has entered the building, so excuse that for uno momento. But, damn, I forgot what I was going to talk about now because it kind of threw me off.
What are you going to say? Last thing I said was children.
Yeah, I think we could afford to, like... I mean, there's what, 8-point-some
You could look it up right now. You could look it up right now.
Too lazy, bro.
We have 2 computers and your phones, plural.
Yeah, I have 2 phones, an Android and a iPhone because
Lance recently came into money.
Not anymore. We could talk about that.
About what?
So,
money?
I did have a job.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be pool security for a pool.
Security.
And
but not a lifeguard.
No.
Okay.
And let me just say, I hate it.
You hated it?
I mean,
is it really that bad?
It's not that bad. It's just like I sit there for 8 hours and do nothing, and then I have to deal with like just dumb people just being dumb.
That's every job. Let's be honest.
I get that. But
never work for fast food.
I wasn't planning to.
You should never do that because people will hurt you.
Yes, I don't
physically
know.
and emotionally.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, Jena got abused a lot when she did.
Yeah, well, just verbally, like, no one's ever, like, reached over the counter and said,
well,
like,
no,
I want my fucking fries.
Right, I've never said they, like, yeah, I mean, I've never had, like, experiences where people were, like, just being mean to me. For the most part, everyone was pretty nice. It's just, motherfuckers is just dumb, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Logic, yeah.
So the whole thing is that you had in order to get to the pool, you had like a key fob and buzz in the gate.
Okay.
Like a key. So, motherfuckers just be like walking like up to the gate, and then I'm just sitting there right next to the gate, and they keep asking me, "Hey, can I come in?" I'm like, "Do you have a key fob?" No. Then no. What the fuck?
Then no. Fucking leave.
Exactly. Like, come on.
No.
He's like, "Come on, man, let me in." I'm like, "No, nigga, the fuck?
I'm not letting you in.
I can't.
I'm not letting you in."
There's like the one thing that's the one rule they told me not to do. That in glass. That's it.
I have friends. I had friends who worked at the mall, right? But they worked in retail. They didn't necessarily do food like I did. I worked at a kiosk for fries, but they worked in like actual stores.
Which is a weird thing. Just like you.
It's just fries and sometimes chicken.
Chicken's the side.
Yeah, chicken's the side.
Right.
Fry is the main thing.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then you get flavor on your fries, and then maybe you get flavor on your chicken.
Exactly. See, it's weirdly reversed there.
It is reversed. It's wacky. But yeah, people in retail suffer too, because like I had some friends who like they actually get touched by customers, but not calm down, people, not in the sexual kind of way.
It's funny because we just was talking about predators.
Okay, so people can talk about two things and be completely unrelated.
It's just weirdly how it's segmented.
Yes,
and it kind of brought it full circle. But anyway, continue.
Yes, but people do get touched, and I just want to say, if it has to deal with clothes, Because there's also old people, there's, you know, like really young people that go to the mall. Everyone goes to the mall. So it's just a higher chances for wacky things to happen. Also, I remember closing one night, and then, like, there's actually a few homeless people go to the mall because it's like a public place. It's like a park. So, you know, they can get in.
It's a mall, yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Can I have some lemonade?" She says, "Can I have some lemonade?" And then I was like, it's like my third day on the job.
Dude, literally my third day on the job. Not to deviate what you said, but it's just funny how it happened in our third day. I had to deal with like some actual shit too.
Oh my god.
It was early. So my shift started at 1. I think it was at like 2. No one was at the pool. I was chilling on my phone, and I see 2 drunk guys smoking cigarettes come up to the gate. So there's like 2 sides of the gate. There's like one for the building that I work for, and I'm on the other side where there's 2 other buildings, but they all share the pool. So I'm sitting on the other side because I'm able to see everything. I see these 2, and they motion me over, and some just told me like, "Nigga, this is about to be some bullshit right now." And I'm like, "This is about to be some fucking bullshit right now." Get my dumb ass up, and I'm like, "Can I help you?" And they're like, "Yeah, man." It was a Russian guy and a Jamaican dude.
What a mix.
Okay, I worked in downtown. I know, not to fucking stray again. There are a lot of Russian people in downtown. I just noticed that.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
And that's one thing I noticed being at that. But there was a lot of Russian people.
Hello, Conrad. Can I get in pool?
Literally. Literally, dead ass. I'm like, motherfuckers just, everybody speaking in Russian. I'm just like, what? Is this how it's like segmented? Like the valley is like Hispanics and Asians.
I didn't even know we had a population of Russian people.
I didn't think so either, to be honest with you.
That's wacky.
Shout out to my Russian people, though.
If you're Russian, comment.
Exactly, yeah. If this is YouTube, if you're Russian, comment down below why you're Russian. Anyway.
Why you're Russian. Yeah. Well, you see, Mom and Dad had 6, and they made me.
in big old mother Russia, they had 6, and they had me.
Yes,
anyway,
mixed with bear.
Anyway, back to the 2 dudes. So, they're drunk and smoking cigarettes.
Jamaican and Russian.
Yes, and the Russian guy was like, "Yeah, man, we forgot our key fob. Can you let us in?" I'm like, "I can't let you in if you don't have a key fob. Even if you're a resident, I still can't let you in just based off of like."
Sorry.
Exactly. So I'm just like, I keep telling them. They keep asking me. And then the Jamaican one, I was like, "Man, fuck you, bro, fuck you," and he jumps the fucking gate. And so I'm just standing there watching. I'm like, this nigga really jumped the gate and lets his friend in.
I was like, the Russian probably cheering him on.
Right. Well, the Jamaican guy cursing me out. They go towards the Jamaican dude goes towards the jacuzzi, and then the Russian guy was like, "Come on, man, it was alright to get in pool. You know, we live here and." You know, it was alright. He kept telling me that. He was like, "What is your name?" And I was like, "Lance."
Oh my god, your first mistake. It's kind of correlating with my third day as well, but continue.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know if I should, but I'm just like, whatever. And I shake his hand, whatever. But at the time, they're supposed to give you like walkie-talkies so you can talk to like my superior there. But I didn't have one at the time, so I was like, alright, since y'all motherfuckers want to be petty, I can be petty too. I walk my ass up to the front desk, tell my superior, I was like, "Hey, these 2 dudes just jumped the gate. They drunk and they smoking." And she goes, "I bet." Which, by the way, greatest superior I ever had. Not to say my other ones were bad, but she was like so nice. She always looked out for me. Shout outs to her. She was great. And basically, we both come down, starts cursing the motherfuckers out like, "Hey, I'm gonna need y'all to get the fuck out the pool." I don't think she was actually cursing now that I'm really remembering, but she was like telling them off. And then, you know, the black dude gets out his phone and he's like, "Look, what the fuck, man? We're supposed to be the same skin, man. What the fuck?" And
okay.
And they piss off to like the other building. So in all the buildings, you still need a key fob to even access the building. So apparently when they walked off, they just somehow got in because someone was getting out. And my superior told like the security guards over on their building, like, "Hey, like these motherfuckers did that," and the person who, you know, was walking out when they walked in also told the security guard. The security guard comes back to us and he was like, I know these guys. The black dudes steal packages off people's porches.
What the hell?
I'm like, oh shit. And then he's like, yeah, they're both guests. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, that was crazy. And then like an hour or two later, oh no, I had to do the morning shift. It was like 8 to something. And then my the person who's relieving me, he comes in around 1, and I tell him about it. We all cool and stuff, and they spin back. They come back again, and I'm like, oh shit. So it's just so it's just me and my coworker, and he was like, and the Russian guy, he was all dressed up in a suit. And he says, hey man, we forgot something in here. It was like a black box or something. And I'm like,
it was a bomb.
I was like, nigga, all you took with you was a plastic bag full of your weed. The black dude that was by the jacuzzi, he was rolling up a blunt. I'm like, come on, man, you can't.
You're not subtle.
At all. No, it's not even him being subtle. It's the fact that A, we got cameras, and B, the whole point is you not smoking. And you have the audacity to roll a blunt? Come on, man. So me and my coworker, I told him like, nah, there's like nothing here. The only thing that y'all left was a pack of cigarettes. That's it. And we threw that away. And he was like, okay, just give me my pack of cigarettes then. I'm like,
we threw it away.
And my coworker, shout outs to him. He's like, you know what? Fine. He picks up the pack of cigarettes from the trash.
Yeah.
It was the only thing in the trash, so it was fine. So we give it back to him, and then they fuck off. But yeah, I was like, that
Jesus
happened.
Christ.
Third day. Anyway,
back to the third day.
Back to your third day.
She was like, "Oh, can I have some lemonade?" And then we're all like, "I don't know, man," because I don't know what to do in that situation. And so I go over to my now friend and ex-coworker, David, and then David's like, sure, I guess it's the end of the day. And so we give her like a big, tall, like cup of lemonade, and she's like, well, thank you very much. And then he's like, what's your name? And then, what's your name, right? Again with the name, what's your name? And then, I wasn't going to give her my name, so I just didn't say anything. I ignored her. And then my other coworker, it was 3 of us. Mm-hmm. So not my manager, he's the assistant manager, but he's like a higher up anyway. So David, and then my other coworker, whose name is Carell. And then Carell's like, wow, David, you're so nice. And then, and she's like, David, your name David? And he's like, thank you, David, God bless you, I'll be back.
Does she sound like Eric Cartman? What the fuck?
She has like the smoker voice, I guess. So she's like, God bless you, David, I'll be back next time. And he's like, next night, I'll look out for you. And then I was like, nice job, Carell. Now she knows his name.
You were that one. Good job, Carell.
Yeah, nice job. Now she knows his name. And then he's like, oh. He's like,
yeah.
God damn it.
I think, I also did have to deal with homeless people, but they made it seem like I would have to be dealing with them more than I was. I only had to deal with them one time, because by that pool, they had just opened like a new metro station. Mm-hmm. They were building. It was crazy because I was seeing them build it, and then boom, it was done. So a lot of motherfuckers come off that metro station. Kids, I know I had to deal with a band of kids once. That shit was fucking, it was funny.
They ate you a lot. No.
Yeah, it was funny because it was just weird. I'll talk about that in a minute. But the homeless people, it was 3 homeless people. Stank. I'm sorry, no offense, but y'all motherfuckers just funky, bro.
Obviously, though.
And they asked me the same thing, like, hey, can we get in the pool? It was a lady and 2 dudes.
No.
Exactly. I was like, no, I can't do that unless y'all got a key fob. Oh, she was like, do you need ID? We have ID. I'm like, no. Key fob. And one of the guys was like, look, man, what if I paid you like $50? I was like, I don't give a fuck about money, dude. To be honest, I really don't. I think money's just a tool. I don't care to be bribed.
What's up with your job then? You just care about the job.
Yeah, because my mother got me this job. That's the reason why I was more adamant about that. I was like, I can't do I don't want to do my mom like that. I already did her bad before.
Damn.
On my first job, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so then he's like, what if I paid you like $100? I'm like, no, dude. I'm good.
No.
And then the lady was like, stop being mean to him. He's my friend. I'm like, okay, sure. And then they fuck off, basically.
Great.
I was like, cool. God.
I'm happy I don't have to deal with that now, I guess.
Yeah.
But, like, Julian has to deal with homeless people often.
Yes.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Julian is her boyfriend.
Yeah. And he works at a grocery store. And sometimes people just wander in.
It's a grocery store.
Yeah, Bryce often.
Everyone wanders in.
Some days I just have to fight enemies, lower level enemies.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, I just gotta fend them off with a stick.
Yeah, you know.
They show their like power level and anything.
I squirt them with the water.
Yeah, I squirted with the water gun.
Yeah.
They hiss at me.
Yeah. Be gone. Yeah.
They hiss at me, but then I, leave.
Jesus Christ. But.
Right. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to deal with people anymore, man. It's just common sense is not common, bro, and I'm just like,
it really isn't. No.
I just want to just do me.
There's people that are just like rude that obviously they just don't understand. I remember it's like when I was like taking an order and these people were taking like forever. I mean, there's people that made jokes about this too, but he's like, why do you wait till the end of the line when you're at the front to decide what you fucking want? I knew what I wanted the moment I walked in.
Right.
Sometimes. Or at least, sometimes.
Usually.
Or if I'm in the back of the line, I have time to pick.
Exactly.
But anyways, she decides what she wants, like, at the front, and she's taking forever. There's a long line.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, if I get something, can I get, and I don't like it, can I give it back for, like, and get something else? And then I'm like, I mean, we could give you a refund, maybe. And then she's like, but that's not what I asked. I asked if I could get something back in return. And then I'm like, no. Just like that. I was just, no. And then she walked away. She's like, okay, whatever. It's expensive for fries anyway. And I was like, I turned around immediately, even to, like, put some more fries into the fryer. But I was just kind of using it as an excuse to, like, walk away to, like, my coworkers. And I was like, fucking broke-ass people. Can't even afford fries.
How much are these fries?
Let me see if I remember.
Watch it be like $10. And I'd be like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it is pretty expensive for fries, I'll be honest. But, like, it's a lot of fries. I mean, if you wanted just, like, a little bit of fries, go to McDonald's or some shit. But, like, these fries... Okay, so first of all, you get them flavored. And I guess that's the main appeal to, like, our thing, or at least what it was, right? So a smaller size would be like maybe $10, which is like this much fries, which is kind of a lot. Like you're fitting a whole lot in like this mini bucket. And then, sorry for people that can't see my hands.
So let's give them like a visual. What is like a fucking?
It's as big as Lance's asshole, which is kind of loose. No.
That joke is invalid because I'm still a virgin, both anally and period.
I can't think of anything else though.
Like a mason jar's worth?
No, it's bigger than a mason jar. The radius, it's like a. Fuck.
I was gonna say like a ball, but that's so like vague. But it's
nothing's coming to mind.
It's a size. How about that?
Sure. You know, like the
God, audio. All of our listeners are just writhing right now.
Yeah.
Like...
Okay, so a pencil holder, I guess, and then like just
cool,
size it up a big.
There's like a pencil holder doesn't have a definitive size.
I give up. Okay, I give up.
It's a size, all right. It's a decent size.
So they have two sizes: the big size and the medium size. And like big is like that's a lot of fries. Like I don't finish it. Like it's quite a lot. Then
so I'd probably finish it.
Yeah, you could finish it. But you know, if you're with me, you get them for free. Cause you know I'm like famous.
I probably should have did that when you were working, but every time I always.
But no, you could do it now because I'm friends with. They're my friends, dude.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what the parameters were.
yeah, I don't give a shit. As long as it's people that I know working, he's like, sup, can I get some of this? As long as I don't push it like too far, like, because there's people. There was a guy that like kept coming back. He used to work there apparently, but he, like, I started working there, and he was coming. He's like, is your manager here? He knows me. And I was like, okay. And then he gave him like some free fries. I was working there for like a year, and then like this guy was, way back apparently, because I was hired. He was coming back, and he's like, I used to work here. So fast forward to like more present times, he's still coming back, and my manager just gives up, and he's like, dude, just fucking charge him for the fries at this point. He hasn't been working here in like years. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And he comes up and he's like, can I at least get a discount or something? And I hate it when like some of my coworkers or ex-coworkers would give in and just say like, okay, fine, sure, whatever. And I'm like, don't do that. He's gonna be asking for it again. He's like, they gave it to me last time. It's like, you asshole.
Ooh, Jenna don't play that shit.
No, especially when like we're about to close sometimes, and then he's like, we're just about to close. We're just gonna turn down any other customer. And then a customer walks up, and then one coworker takes pity and is just like, okay, this will be the last one.
Homie don't play that shit.
Fucking guy.
Jenna don't play. Hey, so if she ever, does fast food again, steer clear away from Jenna, because she don't play that shit. She will beat the shit out of you.
You'll be pushed into a body of water, which will then be electrified.
Yes, which will be full with a vat of eels.
Yeah, eels.
So do not push her the wrong way.
So if you don't want to become fucking Electro, then I think you should avoid me.
Yes. Either avoid her or have your what you want already thought of, and make it quick, so she doesn't have to deal with your bullshit.
Anyway, guys, got a new job. I'm going to be working with children, so that's fun.
Yeah. That's a good segue.
Great segue. So aggressive in my first job, and now
she's going to be working with kids.
Yeah. Holding them, teaching them things.
She's probably going to teach them how to drown.
Probably.
So, even though I already know, what is this new job?
I am a swim instructor.
Beautiful. Well apt.
Yes.
So, yeah, she's going to be a swim instructor. So, what I predict is that after, like, the first week, she's going to start force choking the kids because they're kids. So, I'm slightly worried since she's one of the last people I'd want around children. So
I got hired though, didn't it? I was like, the interviews, I was very nervous because like I never worked with children, and it's like I'm not particularly fond of them, to say the least. Really, I don't.
And that requires a lot of patience.
I don't plan on having any, and so it's just kind of out of left field, really. But swimming is something, believe it or not, I'm good at. Doubters everywhere. Fucking I keep telling everyone I'm gonna be a swim instructor. He's like, wow, you can swim? Wow. Whoa. That's crazy.
Okay. I've never even seen you in a pool before.
That is true. I used to go to the YMCA for lessons though, so.
Oh, okay. Like, I don't know. That's why I asked, because I genuinely didn't know. Like, I'm like okay at swimming, but I don't swim often enough to be good at it.
Like, do you know like different strokes, and then like technique and whatever?
Yeah, I know that, but for some reason I don't get very far.
It could be, it's probably like muscle density. I suppose, because like people that are bigger, specifically muscle.
Yeah, it's because these big bulging muscles.
It could be that, or your body's just like disproportionate.
Oh, I'm not going to be self-conscious about that, no.
Because like we have some swim instructors like who can't float, and it's specifically because of like how their body is structured. Like some people are just more top heavy, like this guy is like a triangle upside down, essentially.
Yeah, so he has a big back.
Yeah, big, and then like small
back,
all the way
shoulders,
down. Yeah, and so it's not great for floating. But yeah, people with muscles sink.
So you're telling me because you have no muscle that you are good at floating in the water?
I'm gonna need you to take this gun and like put it in your mouth and maybe pull the trigger.
Yeah, I just might.
Thank God.
Is this a bit now?
Yeah.
The reason why she keeps dinging this bell is because I've had this weird like game.
It's just sitting around
that I got from the job before my last job, and apparently she's a fiend for dinging the bell.
Ding.
Which is quite annoying.
Yay!
But you want to know what's even more annoying? The fact that this video or this podcast episode is done. It's not a video yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you all for listening. If you've reached it this far.
Yeah. I know one of you has been begging really, really hard.
One of you.
Yeah, one of you.
Literally one person has been begging.
The only person.
You know who you are.
Yeah. Fucking asshole.
Fucking asshole.
Piece of shit.
Fucking dickhead.
Diseased.
That's fucked up. Because you know he has eczema.
Now he knows it. I was being anonymous. Fuck you, Santiago.
Oh shit. That's still anonymous. You didn't have to say his name. Anyway, fuck you, Santiago. Anyway, thank you everyone for listening. Like I said in the beginning of the episode, make sure to follow us on Instagram at InaneBrains on Instagram to get notified when we upload. If you're on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe, even though I doubt this will be on YouTube because we haven't uploaded on YouTube in a minute because of me. But that'll change soon, hopefully. Okay. Yeah, any final words, Jenna?
Stay safe. Oh, fuck you.